Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, workers' resources, Soviet Republic, Proletarian people, Petroleum, Prefecture, 160. 160. Dum bum ba dum bum. We're sort of still waiting for these to emerge into the world and to be finished, and it takes a little time for them. It's sort of what happens when you initiate many projects at the same time. What happens then is that you don't seem to get a whole lot of progress until it's all finished at the same time, more or less. For some reason, the construction officers have decided that these hillside houses will be built first. I don't know why, but that's how it is. And for these, they've done the groundworks and they've got some steel here, but they're not delivered a single prefab panel. Not a single one. We do have them at the harbor, right? Yeah, we do. Here's one. There's a truck coming. It's going. Yes, but it's going down to the harbor to fetch the prefab panels. That's what it's doing. To the harbor, to the open storage connected at the harbor with the ship. It has thousands of tons of prefab panels on board, I think. Yes, do you now get prefab panels? Yeah, of course you're going to do. Yes. Not that complicated of a thing to work out. You could clearly see from the work order here. That's what it was going to do. Okay, to the Plattenbau. Zu der Plattenbau, bitteschön, sehr gut, tut mir leid, Entschuldigung. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren, und willkommen aus der Arbeiten und Ressourcen Sowjetische Republik, Proletarische Folk, Petroleum, Prefekturen. Ja, sehr schön. Wir bauen einen, nicht einen, wir bauen Mangenhausen hier. Ja, Plattenbau, wir haben das genannt. That is very poor German. I don't think it might not even classify as poor German, it must just classify as complete random gibberish. Yes, but I gave it a shot. Ich habe das försökt. Fan, difficult. Ja, wir prefabrikieren give up. Yes, I give up. That's it. All the hillside houses, almost all the hillside houses are finished. Allen nur 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alle nur 7. Aber das ist nicht allen. Then no, it's not. Quite far from all of them actually. 7 remaining or something, unless I miscounted here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Why is this at no percent? because it had an issue with the footpathing. Yes. Correct. I mean, whilst they're doing this is going to take a time. We can go and have a look at the farming areas and how that's doing. These fields were a little bit late to be plowed in the springtime, but still, the citizen happiness is too low at the Stalinkas. Yes, it could only go on for so long until they started seriously complaining about it. If we now take the overlay with the resources and the crops and the 3 kilometer radius, and we can see this farm, for example, has a lot of them laying about in the fields. Why is that? We're not working here. What? What's the matter? The hell is this? What is this about? Too late for sowing, winter is coming, yeah sure, but you need to go fetch. The hell is this? You don't like the Volvos? HF16s? I don't, wonder if it has been like this every season. It could. Why aren't you picking up the crops from... yeah, this one. You're not picking up the crops from the field. Is it, or you don't have connection to... Ah, I see. It's nothing to do with the trucks. It has everything to do with this, though. If we could get those expressly, quickly down, please. Citizens' loyalty seems low, you say. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, we'll buy back the Volvo's covered hulls. That's the real shame. That means that we have lost a lot of crops here. And what a mistake to make. I mean, whilst we're waiting for it, you could set the distribution office to load at the farm, and we'll can get something in motion. Maybe, but that's not the way it's supposed to work. These must be connected. They will be shortly, very shortly. It's October already. When is it? I think it is when it starts snowing that the crops decay away very quickly. Or has it really started? Has it already started? Maybe. No, it's 17 degrees. Can't be too bad. And I don't think it actually matters if it rains or not. There you see. No, one is finished. This one's finished. Fantastic. They sent out the trucks immediately. Great. Where are you going? You're going out to a field to load, but you're already... Yeah, you had space for 100 kilograms more. Good choice. And now, there you go. Now you're filling up. Silos. Fantastic. You're missing asphalt, but it's on the way. It's on the way. That's generous to say. This truck has to, it just passed by here, has to go to the asphalt plant, has to come all the way back here. It's going to take forever. But that's okay, because just having these two silos connected is going to get us a whole lot further than we've done before. And the helicopters wouldn't do this one, right? No construction officers have passed that one. So we have to wait. This, I'm not sure that one of these distribution officers is enough to keep all this, but it ought to be, because I think that we can fit an entire season's crop into these silos. Yes, we ought to be 60% filled capacity, so they basically have all winter and spring and summer too, to bring it down to the harbor. So it should be fine. But this is a sad mistake. But it's good that they caught it. It's only been like 3-4 years worth of harvest that we've lost due to not having the factory connections here between the farm and the silos. Such can it be. You know. Hello, Plattenbau. How are you coming along? You're actually coming along. One of you are finished. Second one is about to be finished. That's all of a sudden, you see what I said. What did I say? Yes, I said that when you start many projects at the same simultaneously, you seem to get very little progress, because they have to spread their resources so thinly that you don't see a whole lot of progress until it's all done. Such has happened right here. 98%. 99 and done. We might be in a situation here in the winter time where the heating isn't enough for this place. Come to think about it, we have these two heat exchangers, yes, but they go via this heat pumping station, which loses a whole lot on the way. Two pipes from the heating plant. We'll see how it goes. Might be terrible. If you turn on, now they're all finished. Fantastic. If you turn on the interior temperature overlay, they are at 24 degrees. Very good. Very good. Pre-flats. A lot. We allow it. Do we have any adults? We have 363 adults living with the parents. Okay, then let's do this. Can open this up and see the actual population growing very quickly. And this, what are we supposed to do about this? Happiness 52%. It's because they can't really get any food all the time reliably enough. Now when they've gone, it's even gone down. Oh, that isn't good. Why would that be? Might be that over time the situation is so dire that it just won't work out. I'm afraid you're doomed then. We could have yet another bus line. Yes, but if you have another bus line, then this won't work as it is now, but it doesn't work as it is now. This is because it says that the platform terminal is full, but it isn't. It says that all the time. And then yet there are only, okay, there now a lot of people arrived here. One person has escaped from this town. Okay. Yes, do we still have adults living with their parents? 20 of them. Why don't you want to live here? What's wrong? Or living with the parents. I don't know what happens to them at the orphanages if they just stay around until they reach the age of 30 and immigrate, I'd say. If that's the case, they take up valuable space at the orphanage. You can't have that. No, but you can't neither just keep expanding. You see, this number is now down to 22, 25. Yeah, not good enough. Oh, that was the point, and that has been accomplished then. If the point was to bog the game down significantly to such an extent, yes, that was the point of this entire thing. This hillside building project. It started like 30 episodes ago or something. And now look at us, we have all this. One thing that we could ponder is, will this cableway system be able to handle the pressure from all the people? The pressure, as in, will we have enough capacity on it? They all have to go up there each and every single day to get the food, primarily. We can have a lot more cabins on this. I don't know if it helps because we have cabins waiting in the station. If you take a look at the actual thing, how close together, it seems like they are about as close together as they are going to get, right? Try a few more, see if it's what happens. Okay, yeah, now I have students waiting too. That's going to take up valuable space as well. 13 cabins in the station. How does that happen? Yes, but now they are closer together, aren't they? Let's say that they are. It feels a little bit better that way. Yes, 69 workers without job. Excellent. That's how it's supposed to be. 163 without job. 1,334 workers and unemployment 641. Stop cableway, and we can do that. Yes, we could. Mess with the people here, wait. Ah. Ba-da-bum-bum. When you're riding one of these, what sort of view do you get? Here you get a view of high voltage pylons and power transformer. That is important infrastructure. You can look at the snow plows standing ready for winter, which is approaching in quick steps. But then when you're starting to gain a bit of altitude, here we gain quite a bit of altitude. This one. Whee! Now you can look into the people's houses here at the commune. There you can see your home in the distance, and down into the river in the valley. Yes, it's all lovely. But it takes a little while. How long is this journey? 40 minutes you've been traveling in this. It's not too bad. Oh, definitely not. Take away this overlay here and there you go. Now you've entered the station. That looks a little bit odd what's going on here. See, they even have stairs down here. Why doesn't it have a footpath hookup here? Why? It isn't the end of the world. But still, a little bit annoying. Yes, it is a little bit annoying. Can we do anything to help these people out? Seriously, if you think about it and not just brush them aside as if their hunger isn't a real problem, because it is. Sort of the happiness is down to 55%. They have few children as a result of this, for example. See, 6 children at the kindergarten. Not good. Then again, we really don't need that much population growth. We have 14% unemployment. Fantastic. Very good. Yeah, I suppose one way to do it then would be to open up this bus stop for passengers and reinstate the bus line up to there. Going back and forth here. Just like so. Yeah, but it's they'd have to go this. They'd have to. We could make them go all the way around, but going just back and forth here is probably more efficient. I mean, do you want to try it? Yeah, but to get the frequency decent enough on it, you need a few buses too. Say we were to put 2 buses on that. On a job like that, and not have 2 large buses, just buses that are just right, maybe. Like the Icarus 250. 60 passengers. 2 of those. 2. That's 2. We start accepting passengers here. You go from there, you only load passengers. Don't really unload. I go there. only unload. And copy the schedule to that one. Go in. Shouldn't have line spacing for them too, but it seems a bit wonky. It seemed a bit wonky at least previously. Okay. Oh, 118 passengers. Food, visit doctor. Culture. Does this mean that no one walks here anymore? Walking up to there is still going to be your best bet. See. If and when the bus does not arrive, they miss out on the day's opportunity to get something done. Get some food or whatever it is they seek. You do 100 kilometers per hour here, up the steep hill. Not bad. Wait, we do this. This is what we do. Now I remember. The reason it works here is twofold. For one thing, we have, in addition to the people first walk here, right? And then they are told to go to bus stop Tiny. But there is also a slight chance that a bus comes and picks them up and takes them up to the shop. So the bus is one chance. The other thing is that we've told them to go. We haven't done that here, but we do that. We would tell them to go there. So now you have equal opportunity as people living here. You will either get picked up by a bus or you will be told to go to that bus stop instead of going home when the bus hasn't arrived in the hour you stood around waiting. Right? And now we might stand a little bit of a chance to give these people a decent life experience. I think. Hope. Where are the buses? Also, the same thing goes for students. Not really, though. Because not... Is this again? Only the students that already have basic education that we want to walk up there. The other ones, no, don't. But that might not be a problem, because the children, they will be picked up by the school bus. Yes, and the school bus does not accept students for higher education, right? So we might be able to do this. Maybe. Global market report. The price of coal ore rises up. Here, the first bus arrives. How did you do? You got a full load of people, 60 passengers. Should maybe have had a larger bus. I'm going to go on a slightly rough road and quite steep. Well, hurts. Probably hurts the back a bit. Horrible, jagged roads that we have here. Yes. Such is it when you're trying to build in a very steep terrain in the Soviet Republic. It just can't be helped, really. There you go. Did you all get off? Yes, you all got off. Excellent. I have 50 workers waiting. We should maybe try and enable the line spacing. Yes, we try that. See if given a little bit of time, if this won't help them be a little bit happier about things. Building close due to bad weather. What's this, 4 degrees and you don't want to play football? I don't want to play football in any weather, so it doesn't. I'm not a good example. This is apparently working too. You can do sport locally here now. All sports is done locally. We don't have a sporting facility at the central. Oh, that's right. Still quite plenty of space here that we could use for bringing even more people in and making this system even more overcrowded and hopeless than it already is. Thereby making these people sad too. They can't get food and meat and such things. So citizens were unable to visit the pub or tavern. But I want to. 150 people waiting here. That is really not optimal at all. But I don't think that adding more will it help to add more cabins. You have 11 in the station. Since as though you're going to have them. If I buy more, you're just going to have more in the station. Yes. That doesn't help with the problem then. I suppose they have to queue, waiting for this. But if you don't get on one in time, you just go home, and then you got on just in time. If you wouldn't have had just go home and missed Saturday's opportunity to get your demands satisfied, then you'd be angry with me. You're getting yourself. You already have all the electronics you need. You have a radio and a television. What more do you want? 0.7 kilograms more. Oh, this stuff is not free, you know. It's costing us quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay. Now it's -8 outside. How are you doing with the temperature? Are you doing fine? Good. Very good. This is barely even loaded. doing great. Lovely. Fantastic. Excellent. That's 62% happiness has already gone up here since the new system has been implemented. Maybe jumping to conclusions. Perhaps, yeah. Oh, I forgot to notify the affiliates that we were running long this evening. We're doing overtime, such is it. But they will have to adapt. What can we say about this place? It is now, I think it's about more or less done. Should we have yet another little town somewhere? No. It is, if you wanted something here, maybe, if in that case, what would that be? Imagine having this flat with the view. So that wouldn't be too bad. You can look out over the mountain and look down at the harbor at all the ships. I'm mostly sitting around, not doing a whole lot. It might seem as though they're not doing a whole lot, but they're actually doing very important work. Getting food and whatnot. And the snow is about to start falling. There you go, the snow is now falling. Oh, how did the farm do, by the way? Is it ruined? Or did we manage to get the crops in? I think we saved it. It was this one, was it not? Yeah, just in time. I think we saved it. And now we should have a number on how much crops we actually produced this year. Where is it? There it is. 20,800. Now we're still producing. What? When does it count as being produced? Is it when it has been loaded into us? It ought to be when it has gotten into a silo here, I think. My opinion, but last year we did 30,000 tons. This is still going up somehow. Oh, I'm looking at consumption. Production of resources. Crops. 30,666 tons. We used 29,000. Okay, yeah, we're in equilibrium. Finally. Cutting it quite close though. Yes, quite close. Should maybe try and squeeze in yet another farm somewhere around here, but that would be for another day. Could out here. Somewhere completely different could also work. It doesn't have, you don't have to have all the farms at the same place. No. Plenty of crops there. How much? Much here? 36,000 tons. You wouldn't happen to be sending a nice long train or something? Not really. Yes, I have replaced the aeroplanes from 737s to 787s. Since we're now getting a slightly less frequency on the planes down to the coal mining area, we now have larger planes instead. Don't know if it makes a difference though, because I don't think a lot. The number of workers waiting here, isn't a whole lot more than what the 737 could take. Or is it? It might do something. Yeah, train? No train. No train. No train is going out. Oh, but the train should just have had been here because it's empty. Here it is. What are you doing? It's a bitumen train. It was the fuel tank that was empty. Did you just stop and refuel here with your enormous length and thereby causing a traffic jam? When you should be refueled at the distribution office before they send you out. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What's this about? What is this supposed to mean? Are you stuck? You seem rather stuck. You seemed rather stuck. That was a very nice place to put the ship. What's going on here? What are you doing now? Now you're driving it up onto land. Sailing it up on that. And straight through the bridge pillar. Yes, and now you're turning. What are you doing? What are you up to? For how long have you been doing this? And why? Here comes another ship. Does it at all care about this? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Are you making it out now, or what are you doing? Yeah, you did. Finally. Great. Here is 9,599 tons of bricks. That is what we could call a shit ton of bricks. It definitely qualifies as such. Yes, you're being very, very incoherent now and without purpose or anything. So that's when it's time to put the lid on it. And thank the good people so very much for watching. I wish them a very good night. Yes, it has slowed down now to a large extent. And the delivery date remains delivery date for the upgraded machinery parts here for the Soviet simulation hardware remains elusive at best. I don't know what to tell you. This is terrible. Yes, goddamn terrible. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching installment 160 of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture in the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Good night.